Hello again. In my last video about the importance of boundaries in a couple relationship, I had brought up a few questions and had kind of left them open. And as promised, here is the video addressing them. If you remember right, I had talked about a scenario where one partner feels that they're having a close friendship with someone else, and the other partner feels uncomfortable with that. The partner who has this friendship feels there is nothing wrong when the relationship is platonic or it is just friendship, but the other partner has problem with that. Some important questions which I had raised in the last video was, aren't friendships outside marriage important? Can't we get emotional support from our friends and family? What if there is no attraction or any sexual undertones? Where do we draw the line? Let me try to answer these questions in this video. Spoiler alert, there are no right or wrong answers to these questions. What is important is that both the partners in the relationship need to have a common set of answers to these questions and a common understanding between the two of them. Let me start with a metaphor. We all live in houses. Why do we live in houses or apartments, etc.? To be safe physically and to protect ourselves and our family. That's why each house has its own set of walls around it. But having said that, a house also has a certain number of windows and doors, isn't it? Windows to allow for sunlight to come in or air to come in. And then doors also allow us as well as other people to come in or to go out. But remember, the doors also have locks and the windows have latches on them. So we can choose whom we want to open the doors to and when we want to keep the doors and windows open or closed for that matter. Boundaries to our relationships are like that. They don't intend to cut us off from other people, but to allow them to enter into your space when you both want them to, and keep yourself safe and secure when you both do not want them to come in. Of course, it is good to have a healthy circle of friends, family, siblings, relatives, etc. But it is important for the both partners to agree that what is acceptable and what is not acceptable in the context of the relationship. Having said that, cutting off from everyone else is definitely not advisable. Let us look at a few examples. Let us say that you are having disagreements or conflicts with your partner, which is very common in a long-term relationship. But when you are choosing to talk about it or share it with your friends, colleagues, family members, etc., remember, they are also forming a negative opinion about your partner. And your partner might be uncomfortable for you to share this with others. Now, tomorrow you both may patch up and you will be okay with each other. But this other person or the other people with whom you shared with may continue to hold that negative image about your partner. What do you think? Do you agree? Let us look at another scenario. Please note these are not real client names. Rakesh and Rupa have been married for more than 10 years. And their life had become a little bit monotonous. And Rakesh made a new friend at his workplace. He found that she was very intelligent and interesting, and he started sharing about his challenges, and he gets emotional support from her. The more time he spent with her, the more he found common grounds. And he was excited to go to work so that he could meet with her. And she became his go-to person to talk about anything that he felt like, anything that was going on in his life. Now, when he would go home, he had nothing to share with Rupa or to talk about. Now, do you think this will create problems in their relationship, or it could aggravate the existing issues in the relationship between them. Let me list down some scenarios that can create problems in your relationship. Of course, prevention is better than cure. These are spaces where this friendship or relationship becomes more important than the relationship with partner or spouse. This relationship seems more interesting to share about challenges, to talk about significant events, and talking to this person helps you make decisions and it becomes more and more comfortable. Or looking forward to spending more and more time with this person, either online or in person, over phone, over calls, etc. And to provide and to get emotional support with this person more than usual or more than that is normal for you. Hiding things from your partner fully or partially, or lying or white lies to your partner. Becoming physically or emotionally close with this other person, which the partner is unaware of or not aware of what is the extent to which the closeness has developed, or as a discomfort or as an objection to it. Or becoming the sole emotional support provider to this other person, and which the partner would be uncomfortable with. Many a times, the effort, energy, and enthusiasm increases towards this person, and this would directly have an impact on the effort, energy, and enthusiasm towards partner. Now remember, the relationship might be platonic with the other person, but if it takes away from your marriage or if it takes away from your relationship, then it is a cause of concern and it needs to be addressed before the damage becomes severe. So in summary, it is good to have good, healthy friendships and good relationship with your colleagues, friends, relatives, etc. As long as you ensure that it doesn't take away from your partner or it takes away from your relationship with your spouse, and to ensure that your spouse is comfortable with this friend or with this relative that you want to have a close bonding with, and to ensure that your primary relationship with your partner, with your spouse, stays safe and stays secure. Well, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, I would say please subscribe, click that button and subscribe to it right away. And also click the bell icon so that you get alerts when we post new videos. And I will see you soon with another video which should be of your interest. This is Kala signing off.